Today I'm making it in pan, and after we did all ingredients, we're going to stir it all up.
So last week Sophie and I made Play-Doh the way without cooking, and today Sophie wants to show you how to make Play-Doh in the pan. So don't forget, children, you're going to need adult supervision for this, and you must not go near the hot hob. So here we go. We're going to measure out all our ingredients. They're sitting ready waiting for us, and we're going to start cooking the Play-Doh. So first of all, we're going to measure out our cup of flour, and then we'll have a 1/4 cup of salt, 1/2 cup of water, a teaspoon of vegetable oil. You can use baby oil if you don't have vegetable oil, it works just the same, and a sachet of cream of tartar. And then you add any food colouring of your choice. So here we go. Let's measure out a cup of flour. That's perfect.
So, a piece spilled some.
That's okay. So we're going to pour the cup of flour into our pan. And then next we need to measure out the salt. Have we got the salt, Sophie?
Here.
That's it. Let's measure out a 1/4 cup of salt.
In here.
Perfect.
And put it in pan.
Lovely. Next, I'd say you need to get around about a 1/2 cup of warm water, just to add that in there before you add in your vegetable oil and your cream of tartar. So Sophie's got her cup of water, which we're going to pour into the pan.
It's a bit hot.
So the water we're using is just warm tap water. Lovely.
It's all on my hand.
And then next we have to measure out the vegetable oil. So Sophie's going to hold her hand really steady, we hope. It could get a bit messy, but that's okay. So we're going to measure out a spoon of vegetable oil into the pan.
I'm opening it.
That's it, and it goes.
Yes, I moved it.
You did review it. So next, Sophie, we got the sachet ready to put in. So the sachet is going into the pan. And then next, Sophie's going to give it all a nice, really big stir.
No,
So what are we going to do next?
mix it.
It might be a little hard and it might get a little messy, but it's all creative fun. Once Sophie's mixed this all in, the last bit is cooking the Play-Doh, and I suggest, children, you don't do this. It is for adults only because the pans and the hob get very hot. So let's just mix this in really quickly and off we go.
Don't say too much. So too much. Make sure all rubs out. Oh. So I mixed it all now. Look and see. And so now my mummy go put this on pan.
So we're just going to put this on a low heat. And you'll have to continue stirring it until it gets a bit thicker.
Yeah, I guess I'm shaking it. Looking thicker.
So it gets thicker and more Play-Doh like after a minute or two. Just make sure that you're not burning it on the bottom of your pan, because then it won't come off, but just make sure you keep stirring it so it doesn't go hard or lumpy. So after a couple of minutes, the Play-Doh is ready. And this will be really hot, obviously, once it's been cooked. So we suggest leaving it for a couple of minutes to cool down before we take it out and knead in the food colouring. So our Play-Doh is now cooled down, and we're going to knead the Play-Doh out. And we're going to add some food colouring. So what colour are we using?
Blue!
So I've just poured a few drops into a cup.
Gotcha.
And it's just ordinary food colouring that we're using. So we need to knead it out. So what I'm going to do is just create a little well like we do with Yorkshire puddings for Sophie to put the food colouring in the middle. Now obviously the more intense you want your Play-Doh, the more food colouring you are going to add. So Sophie's just going to roll it out for Mummy.
Hot. Hot. It's a bit hot.
It's still a little bit warm, but it's not hot.
Me do it. But sometimes my mummy do potatoes on here, and sometimes her peel them off here. Peel.
Yeah, that's Mummy's chopping board.
Yeah, so me just getting it. I just need to take all little bits off. And maybe Mummy has to wash it.
Of course, Mummy wash it thoroughly before we cook anything else on it. So we're just going to knead this out and make all the blue dye take into the Play-Doh, and then we will show you the finished result.
So onto my channel, and so here's my blue Play-Doh, and so my Mummy's done washed it next week.
Thanks for watching. So here's the finished product of our blue Play-Doh. Now we're going to cut some shapes. And don't forget to subscribe to Sophie's Adventures for more fun next week.